Hello, my loves. I'm Xandra. I love the way my friend Paul Hollis refers to me. He calls me an environmental evangelist. I'm not going to preach to you, but I am going to let you in on a few facts about our planet you may not know. And guys, our little rock's in trouble. Our little rock is in so much trouble that scientists now agree we are in the midst of the most rapid and lethal mass extinction this planet has ever seen. And it's all caused by human activities. Did you know that presently there are more than 700 dead zones of the ocean? The largest is 70,000 square kilometers. Dead, no life. And that's not the worst of what's happening. A few months ago, CNN reported that the World Wildlife Fund released a document declaring that 2/3 of all wildlife could be gone by 2020. That's 3 short years from now. That's how fast it's happening. So here's what we're looking at. The mass extinction underway is a disruption to biodiversity, which puts all species at risk. That includes ours. Christopher Heiner, managing editor of Georgetown Environmental Law Review, wrote an article entitled, "A Leading Cause of Everything, One Industry That is Destroying Our Planet and Our Ability to Thrive on It." Here goes the list, guys. Are you ready? Climate change, ocean dead zones, fishing depletion, species extinction, deforestation, world hunger, food safety, heart disease, obesity, diabetes, and the list goes on. And guys, that one industry is animal agriculture, commercial meat. We're trying to feed 7 billion humans 9 ounces of meat a day on a planet that has the maximum capacity to feed 5 billion. We just have to find a better way to feed our species meat. This is going to be a hard pill for some of you to swallow, but there is an alternative. It's called cellular meat. I'm not going to bog you down with the science, but you can get the gist if you type #CleanMeatBaby in any search bar. And I highly recommend that you go to the science source for the information. That is newharvest.org. You can find out more there. Now, let's talk for a minute about the SDGs. You may have heard the term. They are Sustainable Development Goals. 194 member states and a global civil society came together to create a set of 17 global goals. It's a resolution known as the future we want. And basically what it defines is what we have to do now to save our planet and the life on it. There are some significant changes being made to the way our world lives and does business, and that will ultimately save the planet. We're talking about changing the way our species lives. There's going to be a price to pay, and we have to pay it. Small changes generate huge influences on the planet. The easiest change that will have the most impact on our planet is eat less meat. I'm not talking about the meat sustainably hunted or fished or grown in your neck of the woods. I'm talking about commercial meat. And avoid using plastic when there's a choice. You want to get really disturbed by what we've done? Go to National Geographic's site on the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. It's 7 million tons, twice the size of Texas, 9 feet deep with garbage, human garbage, most of it plastic. But here is the most important change you can make now. Change the way you look at the world. We have to start living like the global community that we are. The borders that separate us are invisible, and we didn't create them. There's a new breed of global entrepreneur in town, and they're called change makers. A change maker is one who sees the need for change, gathers the resources, and makes that change happen. My favorite change maker is Alyssa Jade McDonald of Bliss Chocolate. Check her out. Changemaker.land. Her words will speak for themselves. Seek out and try to become a change maker. And my loves, share the burdens. Share your brands. Share your ideas. And reach out to other average people just like us. There are 7 billion of us. And even though that's our downside right now, there are 7 billion of us. When we collaborate and cooperate, we are phenomenal humans. It's taken the sum total of your entire life to invent a human that's never existed before. You think thoughts that have never been thought by your brain before. That makes your perspective unique, and that means you have the ability to convert those ideas into something of use to the rest of us. There is an entire demographic of young, beautiful, intelligent humans who lack the desire to be a part of the existing cultural paradigms. Those are the ones I'm fighting to save the planet for, and those are the courageous heroes who will save our species. So, until you're ready to step forward and speak for this entity, which is Earth, I will blaze the trail for you. I'll be the environmental John the Baptist for the Gaia generation. I'm Xandra, with an X. Are you with me?